Hi, I'm Paige Hansen, Chief of Cyber Safety Education at NortonLifeLock. Today, I want to go through a few tips on how to keep your device nice and safe. The first thing we want to do is patch early and patch often. What that means is these devices right here constantly have updates for good reason. We want to make sure that your operating system is up to date and also the apps. See, developers push out updates to help keep us safe. So whether you do it automatically, which is something that I do, that's the best practice to automatically do it, or you go in every day to check for updates and then go ahead and update them, that is going to keep your device safe and a lot more safe. The next thing you want to consider is setting a short lock period. Now, what that means is, okay, I'm going to unlock my device here. Okay, it's unlocked. Now, when I set this device down, it's going to lock within 30 seconds. The benefit of having it lock within 30 seconds is that if I were to get up and leave my seat or somebody were to steal it when it was unlocked, they could potentially have access to my social media apps, my email, my contacts, and so on. And think of the nefarious things that somebody might be able to do if they were to get hold of my device. I mean, my entire life is on here. So best practice is to have a 30-second lock period. That's something that you can find in the settings of your device. And so anything longer is just leaving the door wide open for criminals to really wreak havoc on your device if they were to get a hold of it. We also recommend a lock code. What that means is, yes, I have Face ID on my phone. Maybe some of you guys have the fingerprint, but either way, there's also a lock code. The lock code, we want to make sure that it's at least 6 digits. Or if it's an Android device, 6 different ways we're moving dots that we are unlocking our code. You see, with the right technology, fraudsters can get in your phone if it's a 4-digit lock code within seconds. And the longer the lock code, the harder it is for these fraudsters to get in. And so we recommend using best practices 6, but if you can use up to 10, that really makes it harder for fraudsters to get in. And lastly, we want to review those permissions again. What that means is we want to go into our permission settings, our location, our apps using our location all of the time. See, that's something we don't necessarily need. You know, a weather app or an app that you use for your grocery store doesn't need your location all of the time. There's very number of maybe not even a handful of apps that need your location all of the time, with the exception of maybe a Find My Phone app or maybe a tracking app that a teen might have on their phone by their parents. That might be the only exception. So we want to review those permissions. Do you allow your contacts to be able to be seen by your apps, your calendar, and those things? Really not needed. So we want you to go into those permission settings and review them. See if you define them as risky, and then change it if you do.